What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to SpyView TV. We've got a major breaking news right now. Not the one that you guys had yesterday. I mean, right now, like a minute ago. David Einstein has dropped a bomber regarding Arsenal pursuit of Vinicius Junior. So, as per Einstein, I'm going to come to Bruno Guimaraes deal in a second. So, let me just drop this first. As per David Einstein, says Real Madrid raised contract offer to Vinicius Junior. Proposal set to reflect 26 years old importance to Real Madrid Football Club and project. Decision time for Brazil international. Renewal awaits free agency next summer. Club wants to avoid or pursue Arsenal opportunity, the athletics. That's really, really crazy out of the blue. So Real Madrid basically has improved their offer to Vinicius Junior. Just to show Vinicius Junior how important he is to them and their project. But that's actually, for me, if you ask me, I don't think Real Madrid is going to let a player like this go off their hand. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I know you have two uh, world class player in your squad. It can be a little bit controversial and might not help the team in one way or the other. But if you ask me, if I'm Real Madrid, I'm keeping him all day long, all day long. Now I want to read our um AFC stuff says about this deal. It's a little bit different from what Einstein is putting out, but it's almost the same thing. So let me get your thought on this. So as per AFC on X an hour ago, so he told Gary Cotterill told Sky Sport, my understanding after a series of meetings involving Vinicius Junior, his agent, and Real Madrid today. The player will stay. I don't know any details on what agreement was reached, but he will stay at Real Madrid. That's actually a blow to Arsenal on the pursuit of Vinicius Junior. So what's going to happen next to Arsenal Football Club? Yeah? What's going to happen next? But before we go to that, let's break the news from um, David Ornstein. Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal is a done deal. Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal, it's a done deal. David Ornstein put it out 9 hours ago. I was busy at work, so I couldn't, stream it straight up. So Newcastle United, as per David Ornstein on X says, Newcastle United with this alarm bell that you know that the deal is done. Newcastle United to sanction sale of Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal for £75 million. AFC started lower. Newcastle FC wanted higher but compromised in process of being sealed to grant 28 years old Brazil international midfield desires move. Leon entitled to 20% of profit. That is the sales of Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal. So that was crazy. So when they sell the player to Newcastle, they inserted a 20 million sell-on fee. That's crazy. That's crazy. But what I have got about this is that there have been a lot of news regarding this deal for the past couple of weeks, for the past couple of days, if you call it weeks or whatever you want to use. The funny thing is that we've been hearing a lot of different news. Okay, the Newcastle has rejected Arsenal bid yesterday. Newcastle has this. Newcastle is that. There is a lot of narrative in a lot of news. We didn't even know what was true, and even some people were saying it has to start with an eight figure for Newcastle to even consider a move. And the funny thing about this deal is that there is no add-on, just a plain 75 million quid, sealed, done, and dusted. The ups are gas right now, I can assure you. I saw Metis a couple of hours ago. He put out a video on YouTube. Go check that out. Big up Metis, a Chelsea fan. He put something out regarding this deal, and he was gassed, man. Not in the good way, you know what I'm saying? He was gutted, should I say? Yeah, that's crazy. So this deal is done, and Fabrizio Romano drop his bomber as well. Bruno Guimaraes to AFC club. Here we go. So the deal is done, guys. The deal is done. Bruno Guimaraes is gonna be a gunner, and also AFTV is running with it as well. Bruno Guimaraes is a gunner, people. He is a gunner. So for 75 million quid. Let's quickly move on from this deal ASAP because we've got a little bit of problem on our end. According to what I was telling you guys earlier on regarding Vinicius Jr., we're toast. We're toast. According to AFC stuff, this says they aren't aware of any agreement reached, but Vinicius Jr. will stay at Real Madrid. And David Ornstein also says they've increased their proposal to Vinicius Jr. so that they can show how important the player is to Madrid. That's crazy. So what's gonna happen to Arsenal? That's the question I'm asking you all right now. So what winger is out there for Arsenal to go sign? That is the big question right now. What winger is out there for AFC to go sign? Rafael Leao, Bacola, Nico Williams. We are left with I don't want to say it, but I think Arsenal blew this one. I think Arsenal blew this one because it's 95% guaranteed that Vini is gonna stay. They want to give him what he wants. They almost agreed on what, but we don't know the details of the proposal yet. So we're gonna be waiting and looking out for that when it drops. Okay, guys, if you haven't checked this out, just go on X and find David Owens to drop this bomber a couple of minutes ago, literally 8 minutes ago. And I'm recording this video around it's around 7 minutes now. Literally, I came on and I found the news, so I was on time, and I'm always on time, and I'm there when you call. Okay, let's go back to the story we're reporting. So let me know what you think and what type of player should Arsenal sign as a left winger, because we need a superstar. That's the fact. We need to retain the Premier League and we need to win the Champions League. Can Arsenal splash a 150 million quid on Bacola? Is it worth it? No. The market is actually expensive already. We should just accept that. Immediately you see Fernandez and Tonali going for that amount they went for, it's done. The market is toast. According to the sources and what people are revealing to us, actually Arsenal Football Club has actually got the deal at around 80 to 90 million quid at early June, but Arsenal failed and delayed the deal of Morgan Rogers. Then when this Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur sanctioned the deal of Fernandez and Tonali, the market blew up. So guys, let me know what you think. Drop your comment in the drop who should sign as our left winger in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to follow us on all the socials as well. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like on this one, and I'll see you all soon. Stay safe, guys. Bless.